check. Oh, yeah. Like, that's kind of there. Let's lower that a bit. Can you hear me now, Jacob? Because I see you in the Twitch. Okay. This particular scene, I did not have the thing on. Like I said, not that y'all could hear me a minute ago. This is the first time I've gotten the game part set up in a month. So, obviously, there was something wrong. Just wasn't expecting it to be that. Anyway, good night. So, as I was trying to say, I wanted to do a short Bible study first before I get into the game again. And I'm not restarting the game. I'm going from where we left off last time when we get to that. But let's get into Psalm 1. That looks like it actually worked. Okay, cool. Alright. First off, before I get to reading, let's pray. Heavenly Father, I thank you for this day. I pray, Lord, as I get ready to read your word here, that those who hear will appreciate, will get out of it what they need to get out of it, Lord. And I thank you for the ability for us to even get this thing going and get it together. And even after the crazy, crazy month I just got done with. But thank you anyway, God. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Get the hat back on. Alright. Psalms. Psalms is a book of poetry, by the way, if y'all didn't know. And I'm starting off with Psalms 1. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of scoffers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. He is like a tree planted by streams of water that yields its fruit in its seasons, and its leaf does not wither. In all that he does he prospers. The wicked are not so, but are like chaff that the wind drives away. Therefore the wicked will not stand in the judgment. Therefore the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked will perish. So basically, what I'm reading from this is basically the way of the righteous would be the way of God, following God, right? And delighting in his law. I am not doing this. Is the first time I've really ever done this in this situation. And I feel like my brain just went poof. It didn't want to be here. But yeah. I did at least do some reading on Bible Gateway on this. Not Bible Gateway, that's what I meant. GotQuestions.org, which I appreciate Miss Wendy for putting me on to that. And I should have had this up already, because this is going to be pretty much where my notes are. Basically, on GotQuestions.org, they say the question basically was, how do we delight in the law of the Lord? And they said that that Psalms 1 contrasts the destructive way of sinners with the successful way of the righteous and extols the blessing of God. I'm going to skip down a bit. Anyway, I'm this is not going where I wanted it to go. I'm new at this. My apologies. But basically, and I say this as much to myself as I would to anybody else, delighting in the law of God is thinking on it, meditating on it, and understanding why following the law of God, basically following the Lord's ways are the better way to do it instead of just doing whatever it is you want to do, right? So I say this as much to myself as I do to anybody else. Part of that is reading your Bible every day. And I'm not good at doing that, I'll be honest. Hey, Geek Devotions, I am barely handling the idea of doing a Bible of even going over anything. But basically, that's what it comes down to. I know I'm not good at remembering to read my Bible every day and pray every day and all the other foundational things that, as a Christian, I'm supposed to be doing. So many ways, I tend not to delight in the law of the Lord as much as I really ought to. But that's what we're supposed to be doing. And I encourage y'all as much as I encourage myself to do that. And I just realized that my drink is nowhere near me right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get the game going. And we will get started on the game. Because I think I've done as much as I can in that bit. So, that is still the wrong one. That is also the wrong one. That is close. That is closer to the right one. I think that's actually the right one. Continue from autosave. Yes, Akira Bart. Apparently I didn't do a regular save on that, which is weird. And I'm clicking all the wrong buttons on the computer. Where's my OBS? There's OBS. Okay. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. Okay. Now I got to get the chat window where I can better easily read it. So how are you guys doing? I don't remember what I was doing in here. It's been a month. I've got Akira, Bart, Hal, Sandy, and Jill. I'm supposed to make my way through the Path of Promise. I think more than anything else, I might have been grinding. I don't quite remember. Geek Devotion says, doing okay. Celeste is electrocuting me at the moment. Nice. And we both apparently are at the back end go of having COVID. Ah! Well, that explains why things have been... Y'all's stream has not happened as I expected last night. I pray y'all are getting over that pretty well. I have to ask, Celeste is electrocuting you? Why is she electrocuting you? That would be my question. Yes, I read that right. Okay. Do I need to call somebody? I'm kidding. I am so kidding. Why is she electrocuting you? Because that would be my next question. Dazzle me not. Reeve, Promontory Passage. Did I bet I don't have the red door yet. We'll work our way to that first and see if I got that. It's a tense machine. Apparently neck and back pain is part of COVID now. Fun? I say sarcastically. Oh, that was Stream Elements. I need to clear out the Stream Elements. Tens machines are a godsend. Is it tens or tense? Because I would assume it would be to untense you. That's my assumption anyway. Group of enemies are defeated. Sure, that's not a... That's a single enemy. The only thing I really have is Poof, and I don't want to use Poof because then I don't get the experience. Okay, so I don't have anything that hits multiple enemies yet, so we just keep going. Except for Whoosh. Whoosh hits multiple enemies. Tens. 2 electro pads are placed on either side of the hurt muscle, and then you turn the machine on. It sends tiny shocks to massage things. Okay, then. As long as you feel better after the fact, that's all that matters. Ooh, I got a leather hat. Does leather hat work for me on anything? Oh, can I give it... So it gets me the 39. Gets her to 42. And 32. I think it helps Hal better. Yeah. I think I knew what I was doing. I think I was grinding so I could get money to buy better gear. I think that's what I was doing. Got it when you threw your back out last year? Nice. Not that you got your back, you threw your back out last year, but nice that you got that from that experience. Okay. I'm still going to work my way to the top of the tower. So you going to get that Nintendo Virtual Boy, lol. No. My temptation, I'll admit, I was tempted when I first saw it. I was kind of assuming it's like, okay, yeah, this thing's going to probably be too expensive, but maybe the cardboard one would work. But then I thought, no, I really don't want that. And the more I thought about it, it's like, you know, I'm only ever going to play the thing. If I ever had it, I would only play it once. I'll play it at somebody else's and then decide. And then, because there's like, what, 15 games total that they ever released for the original one? And you want to charge $100 for the piece of plastic to put your Switch into to work in that, and they still don't have it strapping to your head like they should. You still have to put it on the desk, so it's still not the way it's supposed to be. No, I'm not I'm not paying $50 or $100. I wouldn't pay. I wouldn't pay $25 for the chance to do it. So I'm definitely not paying $100. It's just not happening. Now, if they put the game on, like, say, where you could actually play it on the TV without the 3D, because I wouldn't want I don't know if I care about 3D anyway. I'd give it a shot, but Geedra says I played with the real one back in the 90s at a store display. It hurts your eyes. That's my understanding, among other things it could hurt. I'm only interested in it for, like I said, I've always wanted to try a Virtual Boy. I recognize it's not even going to be as good as your modern day VR headsets. But at the same time, I'm just curious enough I wouldn't mind giving it a shot. At the same time, it's not worth the $100 for that. And even then, I'm kind of like you. I would want to actually use the original more than I'd want to use the Switch version anyway. Just for the authentic experience. Because even this $100 model that they're releasing does not even come with a replica of the Virtual Boy controller. So you're not even getting any, they're not even doing the experience, in my mind, the way it would be done correctly. So, yeah, I'm not paying. When I saw that, I thought they've lost their minds. Nintendo has literally lost their minds if they think that they're going to get me to do this. I'm not saying they ain't going to make money off of it, because I think it's just as much of a pull for the collectors will definitely want to go after it. And I think it's just enough pull from people's curiosity that at least the cardboard version will sell. But not me, man. I can't even get myself to aim for a PlayStation VR, which I'm sure would have more games on it that I'd want to play. It's just not happening. Geek Devotion says, part of my issue is that it feels like they are trying to appeal to the collectors and game preservationists, but you don't even own the games. Exactly. And you won't even be able to get all the games that were released in English, because there's no way on earth that Waterworld is coming back. I don't even know if anyone knows what Waterworld is. But there is a tie-in game on the Virtual Boy. It's the only movie tie-in game on the system, and that's never coming. They're not going to put that on there. And plus, from the reviews I've seen in the past, like, the only game worth playing is maybe the Wario Land game. And it doesn't technically use the 3D aspect of it. I've heard the Teleroboxer and the Tetris. The 3D Tetris is supposed to be interesting. I've not played the Waterworld game. I have actually played at least for a couple minutes of ET, because I got to play it when I visited the National Video Game Museum in Frisco, Texas. You ever get a chance to go there, I suggest it. So I tried it there, and the game was okay, but I mean, it's not for an old classic game. The problem with ET is it's just esoteric, and people couldn't figure it out, and it was just too much. It just wasn't finished when you get right down to it. I will warn you, don't make a special trip to the National Video Game Museum, because it's a very short, like it's a very small museum. unfortunately, but it's got a lot of cool stuff in it. It's just you're going to get through it fairly fast. So definitely go by there if you're going to be in the Frisco area for anything. Geekdwish says, I think these 2D HD games would be interesting in a VR situation. Maybe, but it would take, it might take a little bit of work to make it look right. Maybe not much. I don't know what goes into actually making something like making a VR game work. I've yet to even play a VR game. Just because I don't want to spend the money for the stuff, and I don't know anybody who's got one. You saying they're fun, Geek Devotions? I don't disagree. I won't tell you you're wrong, because I have no idea. And I can imagine they are fun to play. But I hadn't tried it yet, so I don't know. My question isn't, are they fun to play? I suspect if any amount of time has been put into a console like we've seen with a VR, that there would be fun games to play. What I don't know is, does it add? Does it feel like for me? Would it feel more of a gimmick than just being able to sit on my couch or sit on my giant beanbag chair and play it on a television? Would that be a more interesting thing, especially since you're talking about a game like this? You're still needing to use a controller, so you just need to get used to moving without moving. Motion controls are the other thing that takes me away from that, because I don't like motion controls. Mostly because, look, I'm nearly 40 years old. After a long day at work, I don't want to do exercise. Isn't Kira Bart? Very good to see you, young friend. So is that key proving useful to you? Okay, so I do have the key already. I probably could have looked it up without coming here, now that I've done all this work. Yeah, I could have looked here and seen that I had the thief's key. Oh well. Such is life. Because the thing is, I'm afraid about VR is that it's going to turn out like the Wii. The Wii was a very fun console to play, don't get me wrong. Games that used the Wii motion controls in a good way were fun to play. But there were many games that, just didn't do good with it at all. And I, to a degree, am afraid that, it's just my personal thinking on the matter, I'm afraid that the VR aspects of it would end up being more of a gimmick than actually useful, like the glassesless 3D on the 3DS, so many other things. Hey, Paladin Pirate, how are you doing this fine evening? I'm falling, but not to my death. How goes things in the pirate household? How is your crew? I will also say, Geek Devotions, I have yet to see what I would consider a killer enough app that would make me want to spend the price of the console, the price of the VR stuff, plus the price of a game. And a console has to have at least one game that I feel could be worth to me that much before I go and purchase it. That's a me thing. And like the only real game I'm truly interested in VR, actually, there's two. I want to play the VR version of the Tetris Effect game because I've heard that is the way to play Tetris Effect. And I want to play the Star Trek Bridge Commander game. I've heard that is good in VR. Also, a game that technically has a non-VR version of it, but the way to play it, I've heard, is in VR. Oh, I missed some chat. Geedwitch says, I played the Gundam game on Meta, and the 3D aspect was cool for certain parts. You had to look around and do certain things. And Batman, you had to move around for fighting in different directions and look underneath things for clues. All right. Cool. Hang on. How says decent. Think things are going. Think things are going okay. Can't wait to see them. That's right. I forgot you haven't been able to be with your crew, have you? Geekwish is totally fair. And asks Paladin how long until you do. And oh, it's 2 months, man. Well, like Geek Devotion says down there, you're almost there, man. Hey, Artsy Steph, how are you doing this fine evening? I am attacking crows and slimes. So I'm trying to remember where on earth I am in this game. Because it's been a month. Okay, I think the good gear is north of here, so... Okay, defend, defend, defend. Whoosh! There's just something that feels good about that. Some dopamine there. Artis is doing good. Working on the final page of the book. Then we'll be in the edit and back cover mode. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Huh, rats. It's rats. Hey, anteaters, there's some rats back there. You might want to go after them instead of me. No, that's not what you're going to do. Well, okay. I'll just blow you away. Artsy Steph says, I must say I enjoy these 2.5D graphics. I enjoy them as well. We need some more HD 2D remakes of classic Vigi games. Not just the RPGs. Give me an HD 2D version of, say, Mario Kart. Surely that can happen. Or says if they look this, definitely agreed. Edwish says Chrono Trigger. Well, that goes without saying. I just imagine if I'm sure it's possible, but imagine an HD 2D version of Super Mario World. That would be fun. Ooh, hardwood headwear. And a seat of agility. I think I probably should switch that and then give Sandy the extra leather hat. Honestly, when they announced the remake of Super Mario RPG, I was hoping they were going to do something like an HD 2D remake. That's not what happened, but that's what I had hoped for. Keith's wishes. Ooh, Comic Zone. Yeah, Comic Zone would be an interesting one in this format also, though I don't. The way it's set up, I'm not sure how it would work very well because, I mean, they did a lot of work to this to make it work. Because, I mean, still got 3D modeled ground, not pixel art. And many in the trees you can see are not pixel art either. I would have preferred they did. And the water's not pixel art, but I'm not sure in Comic Zone. I almost would want just a straight 2D version of Comic Zone, like a new hand-drawn version of it, if that makes sense. Okay, that's not what I was doing. One of the first 2 mile. I could see Monkey Island working good in this too, yeah. Okay, how much money do I have? I have 434 gold. All right. I want to buy. So I can get a chain sickle for 360. I don't think I need that yet. Copper sword, bronze knife. Okay, tortoise shell I can give to Sandy. Take up to 48. A solid suit of armor that gets the job done, but lays waste to the wearer's fashion credentials. Well, I don't know. Actually, I am thinking leather armor. Okay, I can't give the leather armor to Sandy, but I can give it to Jill. That will be better for her. But I don't think I can get both. That would be 4... I might be able to get both. Let's get the leather armor for Jill, because Jill is squishy. Okay. And can I get the tortoise? I can get the tortoise shell. So we'll just do... Oh, I can't yet. Time to sell. Because I'm fairly certain I can sell stuff. Why does Jill not have the leather hat is the question. Oh, I have training togs I can sell. Oh, and I don't need these Wayfarer's clothes because she's got... Yeah, she's got leather armor. I just gave her leather armor. Geekbush is gonna dip. Have a great stream, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you for jumping in for a couple minutes. Okay, I think that's enough. I can... Yeah, just barely. Okay, it goes Sandy. And yes. Okay, and now go to where I think I was actually supposed to be going. Attack the anteater. Attack the ravens. Crack the ravens, nevermore. And whoosh to slime. And they're all down. The group of enemies are defeated. As I continue watching for sparklies on the ground. Because sparklies give me stuff. I should save my MP. Attack, attack, and attack. They're all down. Ooh, Jill's level 9. Nice. And I got Acceleratle. I think I got leveled up earlier and I was distracted talking to see what I actually got. Can I was trying to get it. That wasn't what I was trying to do, but okay. Smack. 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 They're all down. The groups of enemies are defeated. Akira Bart reaches level 8. Artsy Seth says it's always nice to get one-shots in any game. I agree. Ooh, Akira Bart got Flame Slash. Now that he's level 8. Okay. Going to defend, 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 and whoosh. And they're all down. The Path of Promise. The second dungeon of the game. The first one that is a travel dungeon, that the exit is in a different spot than the entrance. Okay, I have already blown up the blocked area. All right. Now to continue exploring. Okay, yeah, I've definitely been down here because I've already picked up stuff. Attack. Ah. Jill's asleep. Don't be asleep, Jill. Yeah, these guys are a little stronger. But it's all good in the hood. That was why I wanted newer weapons. I remember this. Ooh, a rousing ring. Put the leather hat on her. Accessory, rousing ring. What does the rabbit tail do? Pop this on and hop away to become a happy camper in no time at all. Sure, why not? And I fell. I fell down, 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 and the dungeon went higher. Kill the killer pillar. Kill the killer pillar. I was expecting it to do more. Sandy's low on health. I need to heal Sandy.
Time to heal.
Yay, Sandy's level 9. And has learned Sizz, K-Buff, and Evac. Evac as if I need to get out of this dungeon in a hurry. Oh no, more caterpillars. Wait. Abilities. Flame Slash. Abilities. Mercurial Thrust. Spell. Ha! Sizz. And everyone's good on health. Just regular attack. Alright, so let's go sizzle. Yep, pretty much. Although Sizzle is technically a stronger version of the spell. Flame Slash, Mercurial Thrust, Sizz. And we'll whoosh. Babadi boop ba doo dum. Attack the giant caterpillar. We'll frizz the caterpillar. And then whoosh the ant gobblers. These guys aren't going down as fast as I thought they might. Sizz the ant gobblers. And whoosh them, just in case. Artsy Stuff says they look like hedgehogs, kind of, but they're not blue and they're not fast. And I bet these hedgehogs can swim. Abilities, Flame Slash. I want to take out the Waspion first. Mercurial Thrust this random spiked hair. Sizz these other spiked hairs. And we'll whoosh the ant gobblers. Almost. There we go. Yeah, there aren't any chili dogs either. That's another one that'd be cool in HD 2D. Sonic the Hedgehog. Flame Slash the Waspions. Mercurial Thrust the Waspions. Sizzle the Waspions. Whoosh the butterflies. They are defeated. And that is why it pays to grind out your levels and be over-leveled before you enter a dungeon. Getting dash bounds. There we go. We smacked him good. Huh. I bet that's a bad idea. There we go. So who are Cape Dudes? The prestidigit. I can't say it without looking at the word. I mean, the lead Cape Dude here is myself. Magic Dudes. I think they're called prestidigitators. They go down fast. Akira Bart needs healing. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll suddenly sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Diddle 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 die. Something to that effect. Okay, that was the way I came around. So... there we go. Oh, I think I see where I'm supposed to go. Miss? I can't miss. I guess I can, but I shouldn't. Akira Bart's only got 3 MP left. Is there... ooh, a cowering. Because if you put it on, you're cowering. Ha, 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 ha. It's not caterpillars. But sorry, I keep calling them caterpillars. Caterpillars is the name of the caterpillar robots, badniks from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. These are killer pillars, I think it said. The cowering caterpillars, yeah. Caterpillars. Nah. Nah. Go down already. Okay, I got down here. Is there things to get? More caterpillars. They're killer pillars. I can't keep up with the pun names of the monsters. Ah, Hal reached level 10. Okay. Ooh, a seed of life. Come on, go down. Go down already. There we go. Open the treasure chest and gained 143 gold coins. Nice. Okay, now I'll tell you what the names of these things are now that I'll be able to see them. So, prestidigitators. It's prestidigitators is what they're called. And we're going to sizzle them. Spells. Heal on Sandy. Oh well. And Misk. Handy heal all. Alright. Looks like we got 3 doors. There we go. I am out of MP on every character but the one character who doesn't use MP. Fun! Looks like I guessed right on that. Ooh. The Shrine of Promise. Your story objective has been updated. We made it through the dungeon. And it's still nighttime over here, wherever we are. Ooh. It's a slime. Slurp. The slime looks at Kiribart up and down. It doesn't seem to be a bad slime.
Wait! Don't do anything silly now! Oh, thank heavens! I made it just in time. Most would have attacked this defenseless slime by now.
I mean, it is a slime. I get XP.
You might just be the one. Don't worry, friend. You've nothing to fear.
Slurp.
Tell me, have you encountered any unusually friendly monsters on your travels? There are some in this world that hold no ill will towards us human folk. This
Really?
slime being a convenient example of said phenomenon.
Interesting.
Oh, look at that. He likes you. At any rate, I've taken it upon myself to look after as many of these cordial critters as I can. Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced myself yet.
No, you
though
haven't.
I'm sure you've probably pegged who I am. Yes, the one and only Monty the Monster Monitor. You do know.
Alliterative. I do not.
No need to play coy now. Frankly, it happens to me all the time. Many freeze up around celebrities after all.
Never heard of you before.
Would you mind if I asked a favour of you? Should you happen to find any friendly monsters on your travels, could you send them my way?
Maybe.
I don't have much, but I'm sure I can find some way to compensate you for the trouble.
Okay.
As it happens, there's a monster arena in the nearby town of Remake. There, critters of a calmer persuasion test their might against one another.
Okay.
Do stop by if you have the time. You'll likely find me there as well.
Okay then.
Now farewell, kindred soul. May this not be the last time our paths cross.
Slurp. Monster Wrangling for Beginners, Part 1. Friendly monsters sometimes decide to settle down in towns and dungeons. These creatures can be rescued if you can find them. However, some monsters are a bit jittery and will scarper if you... Yeah, it does say scarper. And will scarper if you get too close. Should you come across any critters like this, try using items or abilities that may make you stand out less. Monster Wrangling for Beginners, Part 2. Monty the Monster Monitor will reward you each time you hit a new milestone for monsters rescued. Try checking in on him from time to time to see if he's got any gifts for you. It's also worth knowing that the more monsters you send Monty's way, the more abilities your monster wranglers will learn. So, we gotta catch them all? That's what it sounds like. Romeria. Ain't it purty? Let's take a nap. Because I need the HP and MP before we do much of anything else. Welcome to our inn, weary travelers. You must be exhausted at this late hour. I will stay overnight. Thank you. Good morning. I trust you had a restful sleep. Do come again. Alrighty. Let's see what we got over here. Alright. Let's see. I've got Iron Lance, Thorn Whip, Chain Sickle, Wizard Staff. Okay, the Iron Lance is more than I can pay. They can give me some cool stuff. The boomerang. Some cool stuff. Let's go see what's at the other desk. We got some other cool stuff here. But I'm thinking I need some more, I think I need to get the Thorn Whip. This Thorny Thong can hit a bunch of baddies at once. Yes, I will pay that. It's going to Akira Bart. And yes, I do want to equip the purchase. There we go. That'll keep me going for a while, guys. Alright, so let's go check out the king here, probably. Oh, you're from Aliahan, right? I knew as soon as I saw your clothes. They're so plain. Well, goody for you, kid. Poof, poof, oofa, it's no good. I am a whistler terrible. Hey, Berto, dove sei? Where are you? I go home. I go now to home. I leave you. How you like that, huh? Who you talking to, buddy? I don't see no Berto. Ciao, friend. You are a visitor from Aliahan, see? Perfetto. Perfetto. We have been awaiting you. Ire, the king, he waits for you. Go to him. Avanti. I'm guessing they're Italian?
Well met, traveler. Tell me, what brings you to Ferris to Rome? Ah, I see. You must be the hero of Aliahan. Your king sent word that you were on a mission of great importance. Ah,
Indeed.
it is an honor to at last meet the scion of Ortega in the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
Your reputation precedes you. Now,
Good.
there is something I must ask of you.
And what's that?
Unspeakable brigand Robin Hood has stolen from us our most sacred and regal crown. Were you able to return it to us, you would prove yourself a true hero. Believe me, you will not get a better chance to show just what a descendant of the great Ortega can do. Go forth, and may luck travel with you.
So we've got to go fight Robin Hood. Not Robin Hood, Robin Hood. Interesting. Very, very interesting. What's down here? Anything interesting down here? The door's locked. Only the right key will open it. Well, that's a shame. Ain't that a shame? And that's a blue door. I can't do the blue door yet. What's up here? What's up here? What is up here? Up top the giant spiral staircase. Whee! Hey, old man. Oh, baby. Oh, he no. Dear me. My son, the king, he loves to make merry above all else. Prefers to play them to rule. Or prefers to play than to rule. Akira Bart looks at the bookshelves. Look at that. It's a copy of Would I Lie to You? Akira Bart puts the copy of the book in the item bag. What does that do? I mean, it's a book, obviously, but books do things. An oily compendium that details how to be a slippery devil if you can hold on to it for long enough, consumed upon use. Okay. Whee! Alright, let's see if we can go find us a Robin Hood. If I can get over there. Must go find the Robin Hood. Not Robin Hood, but Robin Hood. Because he's Robin from the Hood. Whatever an Hood is. Booty bum. Booty bum. Booty bum 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 na 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 ya ma na dum. Booty bum. Booty bum. Booty bum 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 ba dum ba na ni ba ya ba dum. All right.
At last we have tracked down those banditi.
Banditi.
First, we will make our way north to the village of Cori before heading to the old tower.
Okay.
Now march, cavalieri!
Okay. By the way, is the sound okay? I hadn't thought to ask. Scusi.
Would you happen to have come from Aliahan?
Maybe.
Then it is as I thought. We recently received a letter from the king of your nation. He mentioned sending a warrior off on a great quest. You are exactly as he described.
Good.
I had hoped for some help tracking down our king's crown. You see, it was recently stolen.
Caught that earlier.
As a result, the outpost that leads to Portoga is closed until further notice.
That's a
Mi
shame.
dispiace for the trouble. I am truly sorry. I know this will not help your journey. However, the outpost will be open soon enough. We believe we have found the hideout of the thieves.
Nice.
The crown will be returned in due course. Viva el rey!
Viva your Ray also.
Sounds like those ruffians are in the tower to the northwest. The one that's just over the mountains.
See, I saw it once when I made the journey to the western coast. It is quite a trek, let me tell you.
Is it? You know things. Unfortunately, they had to close the outpost on the way there thanks to some undesirable gang of hoodlums. Honestly. Oh, how I long for a glimpse of Il Rey. He is so affascinante, so fascinating to me. Okay. Let's just keep going. I see a sparkle. Must go to sparkle. Zombie wolves! I did not expect zombie wolves. The zombie wolves are down. Wait. I saw the sparkle. Give me the sparkle. Oop. I didn't see what I got, but cool. I got sparkle. Hey, Neko. How are you doing? Since I played the original Dragon Quest 3, and man, that was a hard game to play. I don't know how hard this is in comparison, but it is fun. Well, it's not too often I have guests. I suppose you must be sort of explorer, eh? Allow me to share some wisdom in honor of this chance encounter. As long as you stay here, monsters will not attack you. What is more, there are other places, much like this one in our realm. Be sure to take the time to explore any unusual spots you see on your travels. Wise was the fellow who once said it is the journey, not the destination, that matters most. Okay. You're looking for more spots like this one? Well, I've been to a few, but it was quite a while ago. I'm not sure my directions will be entirely accurate. I remember there was one to the north by this massive fig tree next to a mountain, and another down one side of that mountain too. Pretty sure I saw one near a snowy spot on the northern coast. Oh, and there was one by a river to the east too. Sorry, I can't give you better directions, but I'm fairly sure I've seen at least 5 or so between Romeria and the regions to the north of it. Cool. Cool. Anything cool I can get here, though? Is there stuff to get here besides not being attacked by the monsters? Ooh. Akira Bart peeks inside the pot. Look at that! It's a full moon ring! Does it turn me into werewolf? I don't know if it turns me into werewolf. I assume it turns me into werewolf. I just know we're heading north. More caterpillars. Or killer pillars. Sorry, they're killer pillars. The enemies are defeated. Sparkly. Must get the sparkly. I got more stuff, but I keep hitting the button, and I miss the first thing every time. Frogs! Blue frogs! Let's burn them and then blow them away. The froggies ran away. 2 of them did anyway. Enemies are defeated. We got a flame slash that spiked hair. And then a mercurial thrust on the prestidigitator. Burning up that toxic toad. And putting the killer pillar to sleep. Boop.
Brace yourself.
Well, he didn't stay asleep long. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo. And they're down. Continuing on through the wilderness. That's a mighty funky looking crab. It's a crabbid. It's a rabid crab. Not the rabid crab. Please don't tell me. Okay, good. It wasn't a heal. I was afraid it healed. Neko says, well, goes into the latest episode. Jacob's art always looks so good. Honestly, my favorite is Muppet Clayface Kermit. The Batgirl Anya, because she would do that. And the newest one with Gumby. It took a bit for me to get Gumby to work on that one from his art. Just because how much taller it was. Zombie wolves! Also, the end of Evangelion Angel Anya. That was also the highest goods. Fair. Technically, the zombie wolves are called Putrefidos. Putrefidos. Yeah. So I guess they're technically zombie dogs, not zombie wolves. Let's all be real. Anya would let's all be real. Anya would Batman because he is very spy-like. Fair enough. Okay, bye. See you, Neko. Have a good evening. I got about 30 more minutes and then I'll call it for the night. Neko says, chill cat. And I apparently don't have my phone muted. Oh well. I came here in pursuit of that rascal Robin Hood, but he's nowhere to be found. The villagers say he ran off to hide at the top of some tower somewhere. Okay, I know what I need to do here, and that is sleep. Neko says, would love Batman. Welcome to our inn, weary travelers. I would like to stay overnight, please. Thank you. All right, now let's go fight our way to Robin Hood. Sparkly. Sparkly got my brain. Huh, Joe reached level 10. Nice. Got Cock-a-doodle-doo and Zen. Sparkly. Huh. I got Wayfarer's clothes. The weakest clothes in the game. And a feathered cap and 3 patches of coagulant. Oh, well, that's a thing. That Not sure what you call that. Oh, it's a shade. At least the shade went down fast. He was 2D. And not in the same way all these other characters are 2D. I don't think that's the... That's Norvik. I appear to have interrupted nap time. Sorry, I'll come back. Is there not a map? Map? I guess I technically haven't received a map, so maybe... But still... Huh. No! I want to flee! Flee to the flea. Sparkly! I'm looking for a tower. Okay, I think I can take out these guys. Ooh, I need to heal. Starting with Sandy because she's about to die. There we go. Huh. Akira Bart reached level 9. Nice. We're going to handy heal all. Okay, here we go. I do see the sparkly, but I'm looking for a tower. I made a wrong turn earlier. That's my problem. Because I was too worried about sparkly. I'll grab that. I can't grab that sparkly. Okay, fine. Whoosh. See, you should just let me go. I came the wrong way. We're just going to go with the item now. Chimera Wing. I'm going to use. And I'm going to go back to Kuryev. Fly to the town by the sea. Okay, I think they said the tower was this way. Our flame slash. Vladdy! Mercurial thrust Vladdy! Spell Sizz the Crabbids and whoosh the Crabbids. There we go. Sandy reached level 10. Nice. The Sandy Mage. I assume I'm going in the right direction. Come on, take him down. Your groups of enemies are defeated. Yay. Crossing the bridge now. That's a lot of laddies. Here we go. They're all down. I assume I have a way to get to those places later. Heal Hal. Go down already. Thank you. Nice. There's, I think, is the tower. Staying on top of statuses. Skyfell Tower. It's nighttime in here. All right. Huh. You know, it might be a good idea to go back to town and sleep again. Because I need to do some grinding here, it appears. These guys are a lot higher. But of course, it could also be because I'm here at night. That is a possibility. Bye. And then items. Chimera Wing. Use. Go back to Kuryev. Obviously, I need to do some grinding here. And I think, though, I'm going to call it a night. So I need to find a church. swear I can hear snoring in the game. Save. All right. Let's go to their Twitch and see if I can find somebody for the Twitch people to raid. I do not intend to continue. All right. Stream manager. Raid channel. Following. We'll go hang out with Retro. He's doing pixel art, it looks like. So go say hi to him and we'll catch you all later. Helps if I actually have hit the button before, because it makes you wait.